this is how you cover melasma. Can you get closer? Because I don't think it's that noticeable. You know what? It's a lot more noticeable with my phone. I'm gonna put a picture here. A little bit of concealer with some foundation, it might do the trick. But if your melasma it's pretty dark, I suggest you to use something to color correct it. Now I've tried this light reflecting eye brightener. This is supposed to be used under the eyes to brighten the eye, but I've used it on my melasma and it's really working. Another product that you can use is something like this one right here that has a bit more salmony color. This already did a pretty good job. If you have melasma and you need to color correct first, apply a thin layer of loose powder on top of the color correcting product. Instead of just rubbing the foundation, buffing it into the skin, I'm going to take my foundation brush. This is an F4 from Makeup by Mario. Load my brush with my foundation. Make sure that it's evenly distributed on the brush. And now I do stippling motions. I just tap, tap, tap. And this is what my skin looks like after the foundation. I'm gonna show you the other side. I purposely did not apply anything on this side. If you're going to use a liquid blush or a liquid bronzer, I strongly recommend you to apply it with a beauty blender or a hydrophilic sponge. Because the sponge, thanks to its surface, it kind of imitates the surface of the skin. So when you're going to apply it and bounce it on top of your skin, you're going to have flawless application. If you prefer to use a brush, I strongly recommend you something more like this. This is a multiple from NARS and it's more of a blurring blush. So you're going to get the blush on the back of your hand, then you're going to take it with the sponge. Make sure it's evenly distributed. Then you're going to bounce it on your cheek. If you're going to go with a stick, so you just take it with the brush, make sure it's evenly distributed and bounce. Now I'm going to apply bronzer, and first I will go with a very, very thin layer of powder wherever I plan to get my bronzing powder. Gucci bronzer, and I don't do this kind of motion. Again, I just tap. Et voilà, this is how you cover your melasma. Bisous.